It's seriously like Goku wasn't even thinking what would happen to Android 18.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
Smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss a video.
Hey, Dad! You remember that time you gave Cell a senzu bean?
That was a long time ago. What about...
Suffer.
I want to hear it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you would scale this chapter, Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 65, on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 being dog shit and 10 being the solid piece of gold from Fort Knox that it is. Let me know what you guys thought of this Dragon Ball Super manga chapter. Let me know in the comment section below, because I have a lot to say. And I'm going to go ahead and start out this review by giving you guys one positive thing that I could possibly think of in this manga chapter, and that is that Whis is perfect in this. Whis has the perfect amount of caring about the situation, progressively caring about the situation, that I've ever seen him have. I've never seen him more worried than I've seen him in this chapter, and he just seems like he is kind of done with Goku's bullshit in this chapter. So in the chapter we get to see that Goku is far stronger than Moro could possibly ever hope to be, and it goes without saying that even when Goku gives him the senzu bean, Moro does not take his offer to go back to the Galactic Patrol prison and decides to strike Goku first, breaking his arm onto Goku's body. And this was a cool little tidbit for Ultra Instinct, and that is that Goku's body instinctively gets harder, you know, no pun intended, and gets more durable dependent on the situation. That's just how the Ultra Instinct works, which I definitely really do like. And there were a few things about Ultra Instinct that made it really cool. Goku was extremely level-headed even when he was giving Moro multiple chances to live, because of the fact that he has mastered UI. He knows he's essentially Superman at this point and he cannot be defeated. So I'm not exactly sure how they are going to go into the next arc with Goku still being the prime source of conflict and intrigue, since he is essentially the strongest character. I mean, it works for Superman, I guess, but I would like to see other characters take the reign, or at least have it be a time skip. And after Moro realizes that there is no winning against Goku and that he just signed his own death sentence because he did punch Goku, Goku powers down and starts talking to Moro about his training techniques and what he actually does to get stronger. And Moro's like, I obviously don't train. Moro obviously does not hit the gym and just does whatever the hell he wants. And so at this point I thought that, okay, it is actually getting kind of interesting, because of the fact that I love seeing the hero have a conversation, a philosophical conversation, I guess, with the villain. And the whole concept about philosophy with Goku is that he loves training. So he of course would ask Moro what his training regime is, and he says the same exact shit that he told Frieza: oh, I wish you weren't a bad guy because you'd be a great sparring partner, blah 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 blah. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And that is when we get to Moro 73 about to ascend.
Boo's not my battle to win. We have to teach this next generation to beat Boo on their own, because you know, once he's gone, there's always going to be some other destructive power determined to take over the world.
So I guess this is another praise of the chapter, because I thought this was kind of cool. We already had known, because of spoilers, and people just spoil whatever online now. I mean, I do it too now because nobody gives a fuck. But the spoilers told us that Moro was going to be getting Beerus's power. So the only way that he could do that is if he had already touched the back of Beerus's neck, which he did, and then Beerus ripped off his arm. So I originally thought that he would still have that, you know, as a trump card, but apparently he needed to get his arm back, that one that Beerus severed, to be able to use it. So yeah, Beerus severed that arm, and as soon as it was reattached, Moro actually kind of goes in a really cool transformation. It is extremely light as far as transformations go, not as flashy, but Moro just kind of transforms into this cool looking angel form, and I gotta tell you, this is the coolest that I've seen Moro, even though the end result is not very interesting at all. Honestly, the most interesting aspect of Moro has been when he first came on the scene on Namek and he was fighting Goku and Vegeta. Then his fighting technique, his magic took over instead of just fighting, and that was really cool. That was cool to see. In this instance, it's not like that. So after Moro transforms into this angel form, that's when Whis starts becoming serious about the situation, and so does Beerus a little bit, but more Whis than anything. It's like Beerus's job, this is his job, and he doesn't seem worried at all. Like, he doesn't seem like he wants to jump in and Hakai Moro at any point. And at this point, I really don't know if he could. I don't think that he would be able to Hakai someone with angel powers. I don't know. This is kind of an interesting tidbit. I would like to see a versus battle between these two guys, but I don't think we're going to be getting that. So this whole situation could have been stopped by Goku just killing Moro. Basically, Whis tells him to kill Moro, and so does Jaco, and he doesn't really listen to Jaco at all, which is kind of strange since he is his co-worker, essentially, but he does listen to his master, Whis, which I guess makes sense, and he was about to kill him until Moro decides to, you know, up the ante, up the stakes or whatever, but we are getting far beyond that. So at first glance, when I watched or read this battle, I thought that it was extremely lame, and I thought that it was much more of a downgrade than what we've gotten before, because it seemed like they were just fighting normally, and I felt like that was kind of dumb and boring. So I guess if they both have Ultra Instinct, then they really couldn't outdodge each other, and it almost seems like Moro is a little bit faster than Goku because he does have the Angel variant, so that would make him a little bit stronger, but Moro's body isn't conditioned for that power. But he does use a few abilities and techniques that I thought were interesting, because at first I was like, I would really like to see him use the staff, because if he does take Beerus's abilities, I would imagine the staff comes along with it, because it's not just Ultra Instinct, it's all of Beerus's abilities. So I would have loved to see that, but we did not get that. But we did get Moro taking the senzu beans away from Goku, which was really cool. And then we got to see him do a body double, which I guess anybody in Dragon Ball really could do that if they trained in that specific technique. But it was still cool to see them flying around the world, and then Moro just kicking Goku and, you know, stopping him from running away essentially. And then after that, that's when Moro starts inflating, similar to Cell. So many callbacks to Cell in this. He starts inflating himself because his body cannot harness the power that it has been thrust upon him, so he is basically engorging, and at that point Goku basically has the W because his body is durable enough, which I kind of like this aspect because it makes sense. It's been used a lot of times in Dragon Ball, but whatever. And that is when Moro transforms into the planet, and Whis is just kind of like, so it's come to this, and he's a little pissed off that Goku has not killed Moro up to this point, that he should have ended him a long time ago.
Senzu!
No! What? Why?
What? I'm just playing fair. He's tired. He's got post-Goku exhaustion. Dad! He is going to kill me!
Hey, you said it, not me.
Oh, that's that good shit.
So here's where we get to the part that really pisses me off, and that is that Goku should have learned his lesson several times over in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, and the fact that he does not learn his lesson and he just continues doing the same thing, and people say that the story itself is written so Goku always gets the W, that is a badly written story. That is a badly written character. I don't care how much you stand Goku or stand Dragon Ball, you gotta call it how it is, and that is just extremely dumb. Goku is a character that needs to have some stakes put on him and some consequences. Stakes and consequences, I've been complaining about this since the end of Dragon Ball Super. Ever since they wished back all the universes and basically tournament power didn't matter, I was livid, and that's what pushed me into watching and reviewing Dragon Ball fan mangas, because I felt the stories in there were a lot stronger than what we got in Dragon Ball Super, and that's exactly what's going on here. This has been a fun ride, but at the end of the day, still no stakes, and now people are saying, oh, well, Goku is always going to get the win because he saved Vegeta all those years ago, and now Vegeta is going to use, you know, the fission technique to remove Moro from the planet, because Moro essentially becomes a planet, and if you kill Moro, you kill the planet, and all the power that he's harnessed would destroy the galaxy that they're in right now. So Goku, by letting Moro live, has made things a lot worse for himself when he could have just ended it very quickly early on. I understand the story has to keep going, but you don't have to keep making Goku stupid to make the story keep going. I definitely think that, and there are other people on this planet that Goku has already killed essentially, and he should have learned his lesson. He didn't kill Frieza. Frieza killed them all, and they all died a very fiery death. They all lived through that pain of death, and then Whis rewinded time, so they didn't feel it at all, but they still ended up feeling it. So Goku should have known, and people are on this planet that he's risking and playing with their lives. You have his family, Chi-Chi, Goten, Gohan, Piccolo, you have all of them, Krillin, and of course the most important character on that planet, which is Android 18, bro. He didn't even think about Android 18. I guess, you know, he just didn't even think that, you know, Krillin wanted to keep her around or whatever, or he should have kept the planet safe for her. But yeah, man, Android 18, she should have been the one that should have been on Goku's mind, and she's not, which is distressing to say the least. And at this point now, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I mean, Vegeta can come in and rip Moro out of the planet, and Goku can kill Moro, but still, bad story writing. Point blank, period. You can defend it all you want. This is Goku's character forever. I don't give a shit. It's just bad. And if this has been Goku's character forever, then he's written badly. I'm just saying it. He's a badly written character, if that is the point you're making, because he should have more depth to him at this point. We are so far into Dragon Ball. The fact that he never learns his lesson is just stupid. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you made it to this point of the video, you guys are fucking awesome, and you are now part of the hashtag end of video squad. Thank you guys so much for all your support and getting to this point. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today's hashtag end of video squad winner is going to be Stevens Orianar. This is going to be interesting. Caulifla versus Piccolo. Can't wait to see the next chapter. Actually, the next chapter just recently dropped, so I will have that out tomorrow. Make sure you're here 6 p.m. Eastern US time. That way you guys can go ahead and check out what happens next. But yeah, Caulifla versus Piccolo, I honestly have no idea who would win, because Piccolo is very strong, but Caulifla is not only sort of like a genius fighter, it's like similar to the characters in Naruto that are geniuses, but also she's Super Saiyan 2, and Piccolo I think is stronger than Super Saiyan 2, but at the same time, if he pushes Caulifla to go Super Saiyan 3, not exactly sure if Piccolo is stronger than a Super Saiyan 3. But thank you so much for your comments, Stevens. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.